Anybody there? Somebody please, 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 I'm hungry. I'm cold. So cold. Oh, please. Please just let me out of here. Please.
Come off it, Marianne.
Come off what?
Your little ice maiden act. I thought you were going to forgive me for the fight I had with Russ. Why don't you start treating me like it?
I did forgive you.
Oh, is that why I'm getting the deep freeze?
I just think that our relationship would benefit from a more business-like approach.
Oh, really? Well, I'll tell you something. You treat a client like that, he's going to turn around to our competitors and run to them as fast as he can. Maybe that's what you want me to do.
Oh, don't be ridiculous.
Don't think the thought has never occurred or appealed to me.
What's stopping you then?
The fact that you would get too much pleasure over it. I'm going to stay right here and make you miserable.
Yeah. Well, that's something I can believe.
I'm just wondering if you give the same treatment to Russ. Or, you know, I mean, after all, he was at least 50% of the problem.
The way I treat Russ is none of your business.
You know what? You're right.
Right about what?
You and Russ. It's none of my business.
All right, what's the punchline?
There isn't any punchline. You know, I'm just sick and tired of trying to convince you about that creep. You know, you're not going to listen to me, so fine. You win.
I win, huh?
That's right. But I'll tell you, one of these days he's going to prove me right. And I can't wait. Because frankly, I'm tired of wasting all my energy trying to convince you of what's inevitable. You know, you're a big girl now. So you're just going to have to take your lumps like the rest of us.
You know, I almost believe you.
You better believe me, because I'm very serious.
Well, I can't say that I approve of your reasons, but thank you. And I think that Russ is going to surprise you.
My lips are sealed, remember? Okay, now that the ice age is over, those sketches on Leon's Diner, do you have them?
Oh, yeah, they're right here.
Good morning.
Oh, hey, Peter.
Hi, Peter. Can you give us 1 minute?
Sure.
This is great.
Thank you.
I know you're not completely finished, but do you mind if I take him by and show Leon?
No, not at all.
Great.
As a matter of fact, I'm going to be going right by there. I could just take it there myself.
Oh, good. You'll save me a trip.
All right. Also, I'm going to be taking an extended lunch hour today. I want to spend some time with Russ. In his townhouse. Alone.
Marianne, it's not going to work. I meant what I said.
Well, good. I'll see y'all later.
Bye.
Goodbye. What was that?
Oh, Marianne's planning her own funeral. Well, getting back to work. Hey, these are the figures on our bid for the Canterbury office complex. What I'd like for you to do is look them over and then get a hold of Dom Cavaleras. See if you can get a crew over there by the end of the month, okay? Think you can handle it?
Sure.
Good.
But isn't that your job?
Well, I would do it, but since I'm not going to be here this afternoon, you know, the Wicked Witch of the West has told me she's not going to be around, so I'm going to take advantage of the situation. You know what I mean?
I know I heard you there. I know you're there. I heard you. Please, would you just bring me something to eat and something warm to wear? Hey. Oh, come here. Wow. Boy. I never liked animals very much, to be honest, and they never liked me much either. But you're kind of pretty, you know that? Yeah, you're pretty friendly, too. Do you talk? Do you talk? You do, you do. Well, you don't belong to those mean men, do you? Huh? I don't think you do, because you're too nice. You're too nice. I suppose you have a name. Even if you did, you couldn't tell me what it is, could you? You're just shivering. You're cold, too, huh? How about it? How about if I called you Gabriel? Do you like that? I think you do. I think you do. Look at Gabriel. You've even made me smile. It's the first time I've smiled since I've been in this place. Thank you. Thank you, Gabriel. You know what, Gabriel? I read about you in the Bible. He was an angel, God's messenger, and you always brought good news. Are you going to bring me some good news? I hope so, because I could really use some. God, I don't understand. I don't understand at all, but I don't know why this is happening to me. So just... please help me understand.
Hey, you mean you're gonna take off just because she's staying away this afternoon?
I'm gonna turn a lunch date into something a little more stimulating.
You wouldn't by any chance be gonna have lunch with Vicky, huh?
You kidding? No way. Hey, I'm through with her. You can have her.
Hey, you don't have to make her sound like a used car.
Well, I'm sorry. Just calm down. Hey, she's a nice girl, okay? But it's just, our romance ran out of gas. You know how that is. I'm sure it's happened to you.
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay, well, then you know what I'm talking about. Hey, but you gotta meet this one. Ooh, Mimi.
I saw her already. Over at Leon's Diner the other day.
Well, that's right. Okay, now you know why I want to spend all my time with her, you know?
She's gonna come by here?
Yeah, for what she thinks is just gonna be a lunch date. You'll get a real kick out of this.
Yeah, well, maybe I should work in another office.
Are you kidding? Give up a chance like this, man, stick around. You're gonna learn something, Davidson.
I don't think I'm in the mood, man.
Oh, not feeling too well today?
Spent Thanksgiving with Ben and Lori up at Mercy Hospital.
Oh, well, how's Lori?
Not so well. She's sort of withdrawn again.
Oh, sorry to hear that, bud.
Yeah. Thanks.
I guess Ben won't be opening that clinic, huh, for a while?
Ben may never open that clinic, period. The way he feels.
You kid? Everything's set up. Construction's finished. Why not?
Because it's in the wrong neighborhood. Oh. He's not too hip on helping the neighborhood that he blames for hurting Lori. It's just how he feels.
Look how much damage that one incident's caused. I'll tell you, Peter, people who victimize other people like that, or people who use people, I don't know, but there just isn't enough punishment for them.
Russ, I'm not going to let you do this to me today.
Do what?
Make me feel like I'm some kind of a fool for wanting to treat you like a human being.
Listen, I hear what you're saying. And I appreciate the effort, but I just can't act the way that you want me to right now.
Well, I know. I understand that. Maybe I've been expecting too much of you. Just give me a small sign or a gesture that acknowledges me.
Like what?
Like, take me to dinner.
No.
See, there you go again.
I'm sorry, Marianne, but I just can't right now. I don't know. I can't.
You have no idea how that tears me up inside to hear you say that.
Well, it's not that easy on me either.
I know, but, you know, you act as though we all want to see you fail.
Well, except for you, who doesn't?
Well, your father, for one, he loves you.
Yeah.
Well, he does. Russ, and feelings like that are impossible to hide. It's plain to see. Just open your eyes. You know, I bet he would give you a job in a second.
As a matter of fact, I asked him to see about getting me a job the other day.
You did?
Yeah. I figured if your dim-witted brother can work for his old man and be a success, heck, I'd be great with mine.
Russ, I am so happy.
Yeah.
Oh.
Except, you're really naive sometimes. You know that, Marianne? Do you have any idea what my father does?
Well, so it's not in healthcare. I mean, a job's a job. Just take the one that's offered to you. You need a helping hand right now.
Yeah, well, I'm thinking about it.
Okay. Well, you keep thinking about it real hard. The way you keep pushing yourself down, Russ, I'm afraid I won't be able to reach you. And that scares me. It really does.
I'll get it.
Oh, thank you.
For what? Answering the door?
No, for cleaning up.
Yeah, sure. Okay. Well, look who it is. Hey, 2 more visits, Vince, and your scoutmaster's gonna be sure and give you that badge for good deeds.
Looks like somebody already earned hers. Hello, Marianne.
Well, I'm trying. Hello, Mr. Condello.
Looks like you're succeeding. Welcome back to the land of the living, Russ.
Well, you know what they say, it's hard to keep a good man down.
Exactly what I predict for your brother Gil.
Hey, remember, I'm the one that decked him, not the other way around.
Oh, I know. All I'm saying is that he's the kind of a guy who'll get up and keep on going. He won't sit around and sulk over his bad luck.
And all I'm saying is, why don't we keep my brother out of this conversation?
My feelings exactly. Because I'm really getting tired of hearing of Gil Prescott's talents. And his sister's false joviality.
Russ?
And your barroom lectures. You really thought you had me, didn't you, Marianne? First you come over with a little bit of sympathy, then Papa Bear here shows up with the big kill.
You're not making any sense.
Oh, yeah? Say, did you, find me a job, Vince?
I've been checking a couple of things out, but from the way you're acting, I don't think it's the better part of wisdom for me to pursue it.
Yeah, well, that's fine with me because I've done it without your help before and I can do it again.
Russ, be reasonable. Your father only wants to help.
Oh, I see. So you two know what's better for me than I do. Is that it?
Well, let me put it this way, boy. The last week or so, you haven't exactly presented yourself as a model of maturity.
Well, whatever else I've done, I think I'm mature enough now to say forget it.
Russ, you don't mean what you're saying.
Listen, you know, I'll tell you what. Since you two know just how good my future is and what's involved in it, why don't you sit around and talk about it? Because I just don't have the stomach for it.
Russ! Russ!
Let him go, Mary. Let him go. He'll be all right. Don't worry about him. He'll come around. He's got to. Doesn't have any other choice.
Yeah. Hey, she's here. Mimi's outside.
Oh, send her in, send her in.
Mr. Prescott would like for you to send her in, please. Thank you.
Well, this is it. You know, give me 3 minutes after I say go, okay? And I'll have her agreeing to an afternoon of fun and excitement.
Hey, look, you sure you don't want me to go to another office?
Hey, are you kidding? No way. This is the classroom. You are going to be learning from a master. Aha! Well, ooh, you look beautiful. How you doing?
Does that answer your question?
Sure does. Hey, so what time is it?
It's 10 minutes to 12.
10
Why?
minutes to 12. Oh, no special reason. Go.
Hello.
Hi.
You should have told me we weren't alone, silly.
Well, we are. I mean, in my eyes.
You ready?
Well, it depends what you have in mind.
Lunch. I thought.
Yeah, but afterwards.
Afterwards. You know I've got to get back to work.
Ah, come on. Why don't we go over to your apartment for a little, you know, Dessert.
But my job.
Hey, you can call up and tell him that you'll be, sick, right?
Love sick.
Yeah, whatever. What time is it again?
What is it with you and the time today?
Well, I guess I'm just anxious to get started, okay?
Well, it's 9 minutes to 12.
9 minutes to 12. Best ever.
What is?
You. You, baby, you. Well, what do you say, you can go and use the phone at my secretary's desk, okay? Call work, and I'll be with you in 1 second.
You better be.
Oh, I will be. Incredible. Just incredible. That was under 3 minutes. You see that? Huh?
Saw that.
And I'm telling you, the same thing could happen to Vicky. Yeah. Just, go for it, Peter. See you later.
It's a simple enough question. Do you have the books I requested, or don't you?
Sure, I got them.
Where?
At my penthouse, I told you I'd get them for you.
You see how easy that was?
Tell me, Vince, what's this sudden fascination with my bookkeeping? I mean, your accountant looks them over once a month.
Yeah, well, yours is not to reason why, my friend.
No, mine is to endure.
You suggesting I don't have a perfect right to inspect any aspect of this business?
I simply want to know why.
Man, I've already told you.
I know what you told me. But since when is anything that you've ever done and what it really appears to be?
Maybe starting now.
Yeah, maybe.
I suggest an adjustment to your attitude, Washington. We're going to be working closely together in the coming months, and any friction between us could slow things down.
Well, why so much anticipation of togetherness, Vince?
And then I told you. Oh, well, maybe I didn't.
How about telling me now?
All right. I'm going to be spending a lot more time in Kingsley. I've got a lot of financial interests here, both legitimate and otherwise. And then there's my son.
Ah, yes. The aristocracy perpetuates itself, huh?
Some men can only define success in others by the advantage of birth.
There's also marriage, Vince. Let's not forget about that.
Oh, good. Very good. I like that, Washington. I like you believing that all of my success is due to my father-in-law. That makes you a weaker man than me. Before you say something you're going to regret, remember this: I don't want my son following in my footsteps. Quite the opposite.
But you're considering bringing him in.
Only into one of my legitimate fronts, and then only temporarily.
Oh, come on. Vince, who are you kidding? Anything legitimate you and I have ever done is like as transparent as glass. And as for temporary, it just hasn't been done.
Well, it's going to be done this time. He's going to have a different life from me, and a much better one.
You know, Vince, I've done very well at this kind of lifestyle. And you've done even better. You've got nothing to complain about. And nothing legitimate your son could ever do could match it. You know that as well as I do. So excuse me if I take your denials of him, assuming your position, with a very large grain of salt.
Oh, we won't be needing these. No, we'll each have the filet of sole, a small chef salad, and a bottle of Chablis.
Just one bottle?
Yeah, what'd you expect?
Well, I did call the store. Told them I was sick. Might as well have some fun.
Oh, well, you're right. But I like you when you're mellow, not blotto. One bottle?
Thank you. Now, Mr. Washington, let's go and see what interesting things those books of yours have to tell us.
You care for a drink, Vince?
No, thanks.
Then you won't mind if I do.
Yes, I do. This isn't a social visit, Washington. I'm here to look at those books. Now go and get them.
Make yourself at home. But I'll tell you, Vince, we'd have a much better time playing gin.
Is this all you got?
Of course it is. Why would I have anything else?
Oh, I don't know. Some men of baser repute have been known to keep 2 sets of books. Maybe you should have that drink after all, Washington. You look a little nervous.